Shalom, everybody. In today's video, I would like to recommend for you two books that will help you to grow spiritually, to reach high levels of kedusha, levels of holiness, connection to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, to the Almighty. I always emphasize the importance that a person reach a level of holiness, a level of kedusha. It is not enough just to have knowledge, to memorize 10,000 books and be like an encyclopedia, like a computer, and look how much I know and everything like that. That's a great thing as well, for sure. But it's very important that a person apply that knowledge, that a person reach a level of kedusha, a level of connection, a level of proximity with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And there are many books out there that will help you, will guide you to reach such a level. Today, I would like just to recommend you two of my favorite books. With me, I have ha-levavot and Tomer Deborah, The Palm Tree of Deborah. This one was written by Rabbeinu Bachya Ibn Pakuda, and this one by Rabbi Moshe Cordovero, Alav Shalom, peace be upon them. Let's start with this one. ha-levavot is a work by the great rabbi, the great mystic, Rabbeinu Bachya Ibn Pakuda, who was born in Zaragoza, Al-Andalus, what is today Spain, in the year 150. He died in 124. 1050, he was born in 1050. He died in 1124, approximately, during the Islamic period in Spain. He was a great rabbi, a philosopher, but he was a very pious person. And this work that comes in two volumes, ha-levavot, will help the person to grow spiritually, to work on what we call midot, or ethical character, how to refine your character, how to develop yourself spiritually. ha-levavot also explains and will bring one by one each of these different traits or characteristics that a person has to refine. It will help you to, for example, how to trust more on Akadosh Baruch Hu, how to have more emunah, bitachon, trust, divine providence. It deals with subjects like, the belief in God. How do we know there's a creator? What's the proof? Scientific evidence? All of these, let's say, theological questions. But then it will go one by one on different qualities. Like I said, how to work on humility, the importance to be humble. If you want to receive, first you have to be humble, lower your head, and therefore you'll be able to receive. If you think you know everything, you are so proud and you are so arrogant, the person is not on the path to really achieve a level of kedusha, a level of proximity to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. ha-levavot will help you to develop that proximity, that what we call the bekut, connection to the Almighty, will help you to refine your character and to turn yourself into a vessel of divine consciousness, a perfect human being, a perfect individual, the most complete version of yourself. ha-levavot will also bring you to really do an effective teshuvah, because it deals with the aspect of repentance, how a person must acknowledge his mistakes and how to fix them, and how to get close to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and how to be a good father, a good husband, a good neighbor, a good citizen. Also deals with the aspect of fasting, the importance of kedusha, the importance of mikveh. It's very important in regards to, again, like I said, developing habits of piousness. It is very sad that in this generation you have that many people, a lot of people are not really walking or going after the path of the great masters of previous generations, who, for example, emphasized the importance of being pious, of doing fasting. ha-levavot, Rabbeinu Bachya Ibn Pakuda explains about that. He has a whole section on it. The importance of refinement, the importance of prayer, and many other characteristics that the person must develop and be able to refine to really get closer to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. This is a text that certainly will help the person to get closer to the divinity and to bring more light into the world. The other book that I would like to recommend is the text Tomer Deborah, the palm tree of Deborah. This is text that was written by the great Kabbalist, the great Mekubal, Rabbi Moshe Cordovero, Alava Shalom, of 16th century here in Tzfat, here in Israel. Rabbi Moshe Cordovero also brings an analysis of the character traits, but specifically analyzing what we call the 13 midot, the 13 attributes of mercy. Remember that incident in which the nation of Israel angry at Kadosh Baruch Hu in the desert, and God said, "I want to destroy these people." And guess what? Moshe Rabbeinu intervened and said, "No, don't do that." And for that, he received a very special prayer. We call that the 13 midot, the 13 attributes of mercy. That when Moshe recited that prayer, Hashem stop his anger, and then mercy came for the nation. Therefore, the Mekubalim, the sages, the Chamim explain that a person who recites daily the 13 midot, that person is bringing upon himself rahamin, is bringing mercy upon him and his family. If the person is experiencing a lot of din, a lot of harsh things happening to you and to your family, a lot of negativity and bad luck and negative things happening to you, the Chamim explain the person who do the bidui, as the Sephardim we do also the 13 attributes of mercy that we do also during Yom Kippur specifically a lot. But we know that doing this on a daily basis in the synagogue with the minyan helps the person to bring down the divine mercy, rahamin, on the person, and therefore to bring more hesed and to bring more, uh, let's say, good things into your life and get rid a little bit of so much negativity and so many bad things that could happen to a person. What Rabbi Moshe Cordovero does here is he goes one by one, analyzing each and every one of these midot, quality, character traits that will help a person, again, to refine yourself, to get to a high level of spirituality, how to connect better with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and how to connect better with your fellow human being, how to bring light into this world, like I said before. And he also does this by analyzing not only the 13 midot, but also in connection with each and every one of the sefirot of the Etz Chaim, of the tree of life. Therefore, this is a wonderful book. I highly recommend. I read many times because also it will help you to purify your heart, to get rid of anger, jealousy, hatred, and all of this negative energy that will chain you and bring you down into this world and will take you further and further away from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. I could recommend you many other books, but mainly these are the two main texts, the two main books that I wanted to um, recommend to you in today's video. Besrat Hashem, if you have already read them, or if you know them already, or if it's first time you hear about them, I'm sure this will benefit you greatly. It doesn't matter if you're a Jew or if you're a non-Jew. The insight and the teachings that you will find here will help any human being that wants to perfect his character traits, who wants to get closer to God, who wants to get closer to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and turn himself into a vessel of the divinity, a vessel of the divine consciousness, and bring more light into this world. Thank you so much for your attention. I send you my blessings from the holy city of Jerusalem, Israel. May the Almighty bless you all.